Recently, I finished Advent of Cyber from TryHackMe learning platform. It's a quite interesting journey and I would like to share my summaries and takeaways. Since it's an advent calendar, it was 24 days of tasks with the background story of Yeti hacked Santa's workshop to stop Santa to send gifts to children. The elves are trying to find out how Yeti invaded, how to avoid security issues, protect the system from potential vulnerabilities, fix them, and even reverse attack the source. You can see there are a lot of things to learn. Here I summarize all 24 days topics and my takeaways. Day 1 Frameworks. So National Institute of Standards and Technology, aka NIST, develops frameworks and policies for information security that is used all throughout the industry. The Cybersecurity Framework, aka CSF, was developed by NIST, and the ISO 27001 and 27002 standards are commonly known for cybersecurity. Cyber kill chain and unified kill chain are typical processes that a hacker invade your system. Day 2 Log file. For cybersecurity, to collect and analyze logs is very important. That's why Security Information and Event Management System, aka SIEM, is included in Security Access Service Edge, aka SASE framework. Day 2's hands-on exercise is mainly focused on Linux command for log collecting. Day 3, using OSINT and Google Doc to search hidden gems and learning search techniques. Day 4, scanning ports and etc. Day 5, how to hack. First, get familiar with Remote Access Service Type, Secure Shell, aka SSH, Remote Desktop Protocol, aka RDP, and Virtual Network Computing, aka VNC, and how to find password. There are shoulder surfing, password guessing, dictionary attack, brute force attack. Here's the first time I know that there is a common password list. Better not to use any password from this list. Day 6. Email Analyze. From this course, I learned I have to get rid of my curiosity from email. But with certain tool, I can extract the malwares from email. And there is an email reputation list. And there are so many tools can help you to find out virus or malware. Day 7. How to use CyberChef to analyze a malicious document. How to deobfuscate, filter, and parse the data. CyberChef is more like an advanced Notepad++. Day 8 is talking about crypto and how to avoid common trap. They made an example of Ethereum. So if you deposit 1 Ethereum to another public contract who has 100 Ethereum and then withdraw, public contract withdrawal action takes some time, and if you send another withdrawal in the meantime, theoretically you can withdraw all the Ethereum from this public contract. Because your contract can execute other functions after the Ethereum is sent from public contract, but before the function resolves. I still remember this trap as one of my friends mentioned about this. But this guy was even smarter. He put a bait in this public contract with 100 Ethereum and baiting others to send the Ethereum to this contract. Once it's sent, he immediately took out the Ethereum which just sent in. You can imagine how chaotic the crypto system is. We always complain about governments. This is a consequence of without governance. Basically, it's a Wild West, which only follow jungle rule. Day 9. Doc and how to pivot system with Metasploit and Metapredator. Day 10. How to hack a game. This reminded me of my childhood FC game cheating. Day 11. Use memory forensic tools to invest a memory dump, which is a full capture of what was happened to your computers all the time. Day 12. Analyzing malware samples without relying on automated sandbox scanners. It's the first time of my life to analyze a malware by myself. There are so many tools like Detect It Easy, aka DIE, can be used. Day 13. Traffic analyze with tools like Wireshark. This reminds me when I was a programmer back to the time. Day 14. How to secure or hack web application. You can see with some simple parameter, you can access or find some vulnerabilities from certain websites or applications. Day 15. Again, it's about web. This time the course is focused on how to validate the upload file and find out the related vulnerabilities. It reminds me all these stupid websites have so many stupid restrictions. Sometimes the upload validation is a little bit overkill, which makes things too complicated. Day 16, SQL. This course is a little bit hard if you really don't like coding, as there are a lot of coding. You basically have to read the code and correct it. Day 17, continue with day 15 but with more validation. Basically, use regular expression to restrict the user input just in case the address leads you to a harmful website or download something there. Day 18, chopping logs with Sigma rules. Day 19, how to hack a hardware. This is really cool, especially with nowadays IoT trend. There is the introduction of basic hardware communication protocol, and with a hands-on demo, I played around and eventually found the hacked device. So do not underestimate the small devices, for example temperature sensors, etc. It can also reach to central server, as we always need communication with these devices. Day 20. Firmware reverse engineering, which use tools to modify and rebuild firmware. It's a preparation for the next day. Day 21, again, it's about IoT, and with the base of day 20. Day 21 task is to analyze and exploit the behavior of a vulnerable IoT device. By the way, I forgot to mention what is IoT. IoT means Internet of Things. Day 22, I would like to use the name of the day to describe this course. Threats are failing all around me. It's about the methodology about how to protect you from cyber attack. Attack vectors can be lots of things, and all the companies are trying to decrease the attack surface. Again, if there are too much restrictions on attack surface, it will also lead inconvenience of daily work. Day 23. Methodology of large organization security defense with 3 levels. Level 1 is parameter security, like firewall deployment. And level 2 is additional defense layer based on the Security Operations Center, aka SOC, understanding of the company, which means add certain network policy for network segmentation, zero trust principle implementation. Level 3 is based on level 1 and level 2 logs to analyze and purposefully defend your organization. The hands-on part is quite interesting. You can see with social engineer it is quite easy to hack into a company. Day 24 is a survey. After this task, I had a deeper understanding of cybersecurity and lots of mystery topics became clearer for me. I should say it is a good training and exercise, especially with a proper environment that people can play with. My takeaways are listed as below. First, social engineer played an important role of cyber attack. Unless there is no human in any operation system, social engineer will always play an important role as a method of cyber attack. Second, restriction and security policy definition should be optimized together with artificial intelligence in future, as the traditional strict stateful security policies will significantly decrease your work efficiency. Third, after went through these security vulnerable samples, with my knowledge, I believe there are much more vulnerabilities. It is quite hard to avoid the attack, and all we can do is to keep updating the knowledge and security policies. In the meanwhile, pray not to be hacked. Internet indeed gives us lots of freedom, but with this freedom, we give those hackers who are ruthless and smart lots of chance to threaten other people. By the way, those hackers who did fantastic jobs were mostly hired by government or security giants. I should say it's a kind of win-win situation. Here's my conspiracy theory. If some companies need to sell more security products, then probably they would like to let their former hackers do some of their previous tasks. But I think it's quite hard for companies due to the legal risks. But for governments, if they want to get some latest tech from other governments, I believe they will hack. Fourth, regarding to security investment, it is always about return on investment, aka ROI. If your company only needs $1 million for security to avoid 99% of attack, while have to invest $10 million for security to avoid 99.9% of the hack, is it still worth to invest that much? Also, you have to think about the asset value. If most of the information is not valuable, is it still worth to invest that much effort on that? Simple example is you have to invest $1 million on security to protect 500,000 assets. The ultimate way to keep your server safe is to cut off all the physical connections. Fifth, it's a never-ending game. There will be always new attacks methods jump out, and all we can do is keep updating our knowledge and system. Seems like the security industry can be prosperous for a long time.